Hey, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Talk Tuesday. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, Talk Tuesday is our weekly segment where we go over tips to help you enhance your finances. Today we will be discussing student loan repayment. Thank you for being here. And before we get into it, today is the first Tuesday of the month, so we definitely want to go over our goals. Hey, thank you guys for hopping on. Drop in the comments one of your goals for this month. And then, the comments saved for me, so I'll be able to check in with you later this month to see how you did you reach it, and where you're at with it. Hello. And while you're typing in there, I'm going to quickly just read to you some of the goals. Hey, thank you for joining. And I'm going to read to you some goals that I set while I give you time to type. So I added to wake up 30 minutes earlier every day because for me, I think that'll be better for me because it's trying to give myself more time so I can have like a relaxing flow to the morning, and so that's what I wanted to do. Two, I want to work out twice a week for the whole month. So I did mark down one workout yesterday, and I'm going to do another one today. So off to a good start. Um, I want to have a master class. I haven't had a class since December of 22. So I would like to pick back up and start one and have one next month. So I want to prepare that, pick a topic, pick a date, pick a time, and things like that, and really get that together so I can have that next month. So while you're listening to this, if you think of a topic maybe you would like to hear about, definitely let me know. I can keep it in mind when I'm trying to decide what my topic is. My another goal was to add $100 to my personal savings and to add 100 to my business savings account. And the last one I have is add to get one beta member for a new service that I'm going to be creating. Yes, for the workout. Thank you. Yes, I've been drinking water. Look, right here. I've been drinking my water, and I've already feel it like in my stomach. My workout from yesterday. All right, I don't want to get off topic too much, but that's I'm feeling it already. So I'm excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I see a goal paying down that credit card. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for adding that. So, what I'm going to do is get into today's topic, which is student loans. So, if you're someone who has student loans, then you know, or you possibly have been benefiting from the pause that we have had since March 2020. So, that pause it started with the pandemic and it has been extended. I'm almost certain it's been extended about 9 times. So, it's been extended a lot. So, we can't be angry that it's going to be ending. So if you haven't heard, uh, Congress passed a bill on the 2nd where it's actually to increase here we go, lights dimming, to increase the debt ceiling. But in there is a clause that just says that we have to we can't do any more extensions for the student loans. So it's really happening. We really are going to be starting our repayment. We will have, I believe it's June, not believe, I'm certain it's June 30th, 60 days from June 30th. So be mindful of that it's coming. And today I'm going to just go over some tips, some mistakes to avoid, and getting ready for that. All right, another goal for I want to pay down 100 for my IRS payment. Single. All right, all right, all right. All right, so let's get into it. So, mistake number one to avoid, not change not changing on our light. That's right. That light is not taking us away. We're still having our live. I actually have 3 lights. So if that was one light, I have 2 more going. If any other ones cut out, I'm going to keep going because we have a word to get to. So, number one, mistake number one to avoid is ignoring your emails and your mail. So now or really soon, your servicers will start to send you communication. They're going to let you know it's coming. They want to prepare you for it. So not opening it is still due. You still have to pay it. It doesn't avoid late fees, so don't avoid it. I mean, we've had a good time of not paying it, and and some people have been paying it because it's been interest free payments. If you've been paying it the whole time, you're paying it and you're not paying interest, so your balance is going down quicker if you have been paying it the whole time. If you have not been paying it, you had a long time to enjoy, doing other things, handling other business, hopefully paying other things down to prepare for for this while you had a little extra money or a lot of extra money, depending on how much your payment is. So definitely check your emails, open your mail up. Don't throw it to the side. Like, I'm gonna I'm gonna open it, so definitely do that. Let's see. Number two, neglecting to update your contact information. Sometimes it's been a while, remember? So it's been what, over 3 years. So you might have moved. You need to make sure they have your correct information. Do they have your correct phone number? Do they have your correct email? Do they have your correct mailing address? Make sure they have that information, because even if you don't receive it, your stuff is still due when it's due. So you will want to know when your due date is so you can prepare for it and give yourself as much time to get ready. So definitely make sure they have your contact information. Let me see what's going on in the comments. I see it just going over, trying to get it going before student loans come back. Oh, you wish you would have been paying it. I know. Better late than never. Accomplishments. All right, all right. So definitely, yep. So, all right. Another goal: increase my vacation fund and increase my emergency fund. All right, all right. I got you. Let's see. Number three, mistake number three to avoid: not reviewing your terms, not reviewing your repayment type. So we don't know. We're not certain. Maybe if you were on a payment type when your payments were going last time, it might not be that same payment type this time. They might roll everybody out with the regular payment, like, whatever percentage calculation that they use to create the payments. That might not be what you can afford. And sometimes those payments are so high. So be mindful of that. Keep in mind there are income based payments. So you will want to find out about that, apply for that. And if you were already on an income base, did you change your job? Are you still at the same job? Do you make the same amount of money? Do you have a kid now? There might be things that can also adjust your payment to make it, less than what it was or less than what it's going to be. So you want to get ahead of that, because it takes time for that application. And if you do need that, that little cushion, definitely be prepared to get ready to apply for it. I don't know if you can apply early. That's something I'm not sure about. But definitely just check things out. Be aware of what's going on. Let me see. I flip my page over. All right. I have my little notes so I don't forget anything. All right. Okay. And the last one, most important, most important, most important. Assess your finances. See what you have going on. Review your budget. Look at what your income is. Look at what your expenses are. See what you have left over. See what you can afford to pay for your student loan bill. If you don't have a budget, you definitely want to create one, because you want to get ahead of it. Not having a budget, then when it comes in, then you really will be thrown off, because you already don't know what's going on. So when this new bill comes in, that will be probably pretty high. That's going to make it even harder for you to stay on track and keep working towards whatever you're trying to work towards. So if you do have that budget, review it, update it, adjust it, and really just stay on track. Look at what you're doing and be mindful of what you're spending, so you can see what you'll be prepared to. Because when you call, or yeah, I would say call, I wouldn't email, but when you call to see what kind of payment options you can get, they're definitely going to ask you, what can you afford to pay? They're going to ask you that, right? So be prepared to have your number ready. Now, I wouldn't say, like, say you have maybe 500 extra available after all of your expenses. Don't say I have 500, because you don't know what life will bring. You'll need extra money for other things. Things happen, things come up, emergencies. If you don't have an emergency fund, you don't want to put your bills right to the tip of your money, because that will leave you in a place where if anything happens, everything's going crazy. So review that budget, see what you have going on. If you don't have a budget, create it now, because 60 days from the end of this month, they're starting. So we got to get ready. We have to get ahead of that. Um, those were my mistakes to avoid for student loan repayment, which is coming back soon. So again, if you think of anything you want me to speak about, talk about, definitely put it in the comments. What else? Oh no, that was for my masterclass I'm going to be having. But on here too, I need more topics and things to talk about. If there's something you're interested in hearing about, definitely let me know so I can get it together. We go live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for our Talk Tuesday. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. Thank you for being here. I hope these tips were helpful for you. And I will see you next week. Have a great evening. Thank you for being here.